easy go.
Hello everyone, my name is Ayelski and today I'm going to show you how we can remove background noise from any microphone you connect to your computer. So in this tutorial, I will show you what it sounds like to have the background noise on and have it removed. So before anything else, let me demonstrate to you guys how it will sound like with background noise. So for me, I'm going to turn off the plugin that I use. So in this case, let me show you. So this is the background noise you will hear when the plugin is turned off. Okay, so when I turn it on again, it will remove the background noise. See? Okay, so how did I do that? So in this tutorial, I will show you 3 programs that you can use in order to achieve this background noise removal. So first, you need to install OBS Studio. So download the installer and install it. It's easy to use. So once you install it, just close it. We will have to run it later. So next would be Equalizer APO. For me, it's 64-bit. So once you install that, you will receive a window. At the end of it, it will show you something similar to this. So in this tutorial, we're going to focus on microphone and its background noise removal. So we're going to select capture devices and select the microphone where your microphone is connected at. So in my case, it's mic at rear panel. So I checked it, and if you close this window, it will ask you to restart. So for me, it will no longer ask me to restart because I already installed it. So next would be installing replugs. So the download links are these two. So once you selected the one appropriate to your operating system, for me it's 64-bit, it will look like this. So install it. I agree. Then in this page or window, uncheck everything else aside from Zephyr. So let me go ahead and uncheck those. So click on next and it will install. So since you have installed Equalizer APO, you will need to restart your computer first. So once you've done that, let's go to the next step. So I canceled that one because I already had it on my system. So the first thing you need to do is open the configurator. So how did I open it? So Equalizer APO configuration editor. So I search it here, configuration editor, and that's it. So once you open it, usually it's all blank, so you can disregard all of other stuffs that I have here. So what we're going to focus on is how to create this plugin, which is our background noise removal. So let me show you. So for this one, you will need to click on the Add Filter, Plugins, and Vst plugin. Once you have that, it will show you a blank window or blank box which has a file icon beside it. Then click on it, and oh, I'm already here. So you go to C Program Files, Vst Plugins, and Replugs, and click on Zephyr Standalone. Then click on Open. Then once you have opened it, you click on Open Panel and select the mode to subtract. Then click on Automatic. Then uncheck it. Then click on Apply. Then OK. So that's the first step. So once you've done that, we're going to power this off. Then close this window. Okay. Once you've done that, we're going to open another an instance of OBS. So in this case, we have this one. So once you open the OBS, usually it has Untitled scene. So first you need to do is click on scene collection, create a new one, and add a name on it. Make sure you remember the name of the scene that you are creating. In this scenario, we're going to use the one I already created earlier, so Refear. So make sure to remember that. So in sources, so usually it doesn't have this one, so I'm going to remove it. You will have to add audio input capture. Okay, then select the mic in at rear panel. So okay, so once you have that, it will show you under mixer that there's a gear icon. Then click on it, click on filters, and click on add. Then again, you're going to select the vs2.x plugin, whichever name you can use. Then select Refear standalone. Then open the plugin interface. It will usually show you this window, the same as we have seen earlier. Then click on subtract. Then this is where the magic starts. So if you will need to be silent when you click on automatically build, so it will create a noise profile for your microphone. So I'm going to stop talking now and click check on this one. Okay, once you've done that, you will have to uncheck it, and it will show you some red lines that you have here. Let me show you real quick. So if there's a noise, there is a red line that is being created, and that is where is the noise are coming from. So once you click uncheck it, it will remain there. So once you have unchecked it, close it, close the window and the OBS. We don't have any need for it right now. So you will have to remember two directories. The first one would be for the Equalizer APO configuration. So for this one, we will going to be using the config text file. So you will see here, you will need to scroll all the way to the bottom, and you will see this wall of text, and you will have to scroll up until you see the VST plugin, this one, and chunk data. There will be a bunch of text here which we can replace later on. So next would be your OBS Studio scene directory. So for you to see that, it is under app data roaming OBS Studio basic scenes. And why we created a name for the scene earlier is because we will need to use that name as a reference and click on the JSON file and edit it with Notepad. So once you have that, you will have to find chunk data. So chunk underscore data. So once you have that, you will need to select everything after this thing here. Select everything up to the next instance of that punctuation. So it should be here. Be very careful because you might miss it. So for this one, it's everything. I've selected everything, so I'm going to select cut and go back to the config text and select the same thing. So select it here up to the last. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not the last one. So we have to scroll down, see this punctuation. So let's scroll up, and the first instance of that punctuation, we're going to remove that. So we're going to select it up to this one. So we're going to paste it here to overwrite, and we're going to save it. So once we have saved it, it will be good to go. So we can close this too. So what we're going to do now is open the configuration tool again, configuration editor, and you can enable the plugin now. There you have it, and thank you for watching, guys. Click subscribe if you like my video, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. See you again on my next video.